This is a message to all ladies, a message to your wives, daughters, aunties, nieces. I was your enemy for years. A local priest prayed for me, and now I feel it's time to expose all the people I worked with. For the past 12 years, I was there to be a spiritual husband. I took this power from Magdalene, the queen mother of the forest. If I sleep with her, she won't be stable in a marriage. Never. We use various techniques to connect you ladies. The main technique is via your yellow viewers. Welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually, we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. This is video number 2 of 2. If you have not yet watched the first video, make sure after watching this one, you go straight there. That was a lady who was saying something was inserted into your stomach by your blesser. It's a touching story, so of yours, never miss out. Without wasting much of your time, let's go straight into the confessions in this video. I have been a spiritual husband for years. My soul was taken by this queen of the forest. It started using me in various ways. The final mission I was given for the past 12 years was to be a spiritual husband. The aim will be to destroy the future of the ladies. When they are still kids, will be with them so that when they are grown up, they won't be good wives. That's why you see most of the people today, it's very hard to find a wife material to marry. We have dealt with many ladies. We will be at schools, we will be at colleges, we will be at public areas. We are scattered everywhere. Some of us were coaches for she sports. At colleges, they will be having that chance to be in connection with the ladies, then visit them at nights. As of me, I slept with almost every lady in my community. I stay in a compound. I'm not that rich, but I was only being used by this satanic group for years. Nothing to achieve, but just being happy about completing missions, going to different doors. I use the heavens for access to the people. I slept with almost every lady in my neighborhood. It's not such a neighborhood, but a compound. Here is my background. I grew up staying with my parents. They were working at this farm. For years they've been here. They achieved nothing. They came to a point to retire and started staying at the farm. As I became a grown-up person, I felt it was time to look after my suffering family. I went to the city searching for a job. Job wasn't easy to find. You have to walk up, down, west, left, right and center. But there was no job for me. For some time I've been relying on recycling bins, eating food from the bins, especially at food resorts. I will be at KFC waiting for people to leave food in the bin, then I'll take the food to eat. My life wasn't okay. For almost 2 years, I never talked to my mom and my siblings and my father who were at the village. They were looking up to me to be their next breadwinner, but everything wasn't working. After suffering for almost 2 years, I met this lady who volunteered to take me to her house. After I told her my problem, she was wearing a white duck, a white garment, and white shoes. She said she was a member of an African Apostolic Church. They wore garments It was a white garment church, according to here. I trusted that person because I know those people by praying. I know those people by respecting God. I know those people by doing God's work in time. I went with the lady to her house. The lady was staying with her husband. They said their kids were all overseas, working there. Life wasn't easy at that house as I expected. The first night, the lady gave me everything to wear, from underwears, everything I was given, a room to sleep, a luxurious room with luxurious beds, wardrobes, mirrors. It was like I was in heaven. This was only exciting before sleeping. Time to sleep came. I went to the bed and slept. Whilst asleep, I felt someone was around, moving around my bed, but I didn't have power to wake up and check and see what was it. At the end, I tried to wake up, but my spirit came out from my body. I was now in my spirit, the focus. I went with the lady. We traveled a distance of almost 1,000 kilometers that night, walking. We came into the forest, and we came to a point where there was a pool. At that pool, I was shocked to see a lady sitting on a chair on top of that pool. As we arrived at the pool, the lady who was sitting on top of a chair at the pool started laughing and said, "Thank you, my daughter, for bringing me a new member." The lady grabbed me and took me into the water. That's how I joined the group. In short, I am afraid to review all because they will be after me. But that's how I joined this group. My first mission was to kill at least one of my siblings. I did it. I passed the mission. I was given the second mission, which was to kill my mother. I did it. I passed the mission. Third mission is that I was tasked to sleep with ladies, especially young girls, at nights. But you don't just sleep with them. You need to talk with them during daytime. Just talking. So I pretended as if I was selling perfumes, went door by door in public places, talking with them, then visited nights. Those who are weak when it comes to praying and believing in God, we brushed them. I don't want to lie. We slept with them. They will be dreaming one of her crushes coming to her, approaching for love, then sleep with her. As of me, I mainly focused on weak ladies who went to TB Joshua's churches. Those who were weak, I slept with them. That's what was I doing all these years. I changed to be that person who the person loves. In dreams, then it will be okay. All the ladies I slept with, they are crying right now. Some have miscarriages. Some betrayed their husbands. Some are dead. This is what I have been doing all these years. Spiritual husbands are there. If you dream sleeping with someone for 2 consecutive times, then go and seek for a solution, it will be us. If you dream sleeping with someone at around 3 to 5 a.m., it will be us. Whether it's first time or not, it will be us. That's what we do. I am seeking help. I want to be out of this and start a normal life. The following is our next confession. Hi cousins, please, I need to vent. I am in my late 20s living with my sister and their 2 children. We also live with my niece's child, who she just left. I was studying and getting a bursary about furniture at home and all. When I completed my 3rd year, traumatic events happened and I was dropped out of the university. Being home for 3 years dealing with that trauma, they started treating me like trash at home. My sister got a job and had to babysit her children, cook, clean, wash her clothes, and even do her bed and urine basket. She would shout at me whenever she came back from work. I got cryptic pregnant and got sick and had to be rushed to the hospital. She was not working on that day. She just shouted at me, and a neighbor helped getting me to the hospital and supported me throughout. He had no money to check up on my child because she was admitted. But I wasn't assisted at home. I borrowed money and asked people. Okay, my baby passed on less than a month. Then they used a funeral to take money out of my baby daddy. After the funeral, I stopped doing things for them. I was depressed and angry. We fought, but I continued only babysitting and cooking. My phone was broken, so I saved money to fix. Then start applying for school and jobs. She borrowed the money and kept postponing paying it. When I finally gathered money, a portion of it went missing. My little sister, who is not staying with us, assisted me to fix my phone, and my brother, who is not staying with us, applied for me at UNISA. When I wanted my ID to apply for the jobs, it was missing then. Found it later, early December. I told her that the following day I'm going job hunting. She got upset with me. So today I had to go certify my documents so that I can apply for a bursary and jobs. Yes, NSFAS approved, but I still want to do my documents. Went missing again. We searched everywhere only to find out a 13-year-old daughter took them. I had to swear and promise to stab them if they don't give me my documents. They know that as soon as things go right, I am moving out just a month after get paid. Why are they doing these things really? Please keep me anonymous. Hello everyone, please don't judge me. When I got admission to university, I didn't get a hostel to stay. I was very stranded and wasn't having money. This agent linked me to a landlord and told me he would help. My money at that time was not enough for only like 3 months. It was a single room. So that man slept with me and didn't take me the money for the year. He stays in the house with his family, and he later told me he'll move me to his different house because he doesn't want his wife finding out. That's where I am now, and he has taken me as his girl and sleeps with me, and in exchange he doesn't ask me for rent. I am going to final year now, and he asked about my plans after school. I told him I'll return to Tadi, where I'm done. He said he wants me here or else I should pay for the past 4 years' rent. Meanwhile, he has been sleeping with me all this while. It turned into an argument. I told him I can tell his wife so he should get and forget about the rent. Now this man is treating me that I should watch my back and he is a dangerous person. I should ask around. Me, I won't tell his wife. I just want to finish the school and go back where I came from. It seems he doesn't want to let me go. Here is our next confession. Yellow Solution Uncle, please hide my name. So my path crossed with an old classmate of mine. We got talking. She has really become beautiful, so I didn't waste time in proposing. She accepted but told me we should take it slow. So for the past year, all we were doing was chatting, going on dates, visiting sites. I wanted us to be more intimated, but she was avoiding me. At first, I was thinking she wasn't attracted to me, but when I don't call her in a day, she calls. She was giving me all the signs. Eventually, she accepted to visit me and we got things started. We went out first before we going to my place. So we got into the bathroom and started. She has a very strong odor that is very difficult to ignore. She knew about it and she was very shy. The odor was coming from between her legs and it was very bad. I couldn't keep my erection. We had to stop and I suggested we took a bath, which we did. After that, we started again. I wasn't smelling anything initially, but then it started all over again. We had to stop. I didn't want her to feel bad, so I reassured her that we will find a solution to it. We watched a movie and then I saw her off. She confessed that this odor has affected her previous relationships and she has tried several remedies. I'm really in love with her and I want her on effective remedies for this odor of hers. But hey, she is very thick and she sweats a lot. So I don't know if that could also be a factor because it's not just in between her legs, but when she sweats, she starts developing body odor as well. It seems lime and deodorant doesn't work for her. Any remedies will be much appreciated.